right, we're up here at Rainbow Point. I'm with Matt and Chelsea. I am gonna run the entire Bryce Canyon under the rim trails. It's about 40 miles. Chelsea's like, why are you talking to the camera all weird? And Chelsea's gonna jump in for about 50K and Matt's gonna jump in for
10K.
10 miles or
10
so.
Maybe it's
And we're just gonna have like a super fun time. I think I start over there actually, might be the point. We gotta figure that out. But I'm gonna get going, and Chelsea's mad that I haven't started running yet. Okay, I'm gonna start my watch and then I'm gonna walk for a second because I have to find the ground. Bye you two. See you in an hour and a half.
We'll be around.
Okay. Let me just blow your mind for a minute. Let me just blow my mind for... I think I'm far enough in to share a little bit of backstory on this adventure. About 11 years ago, Scott and I put together this route to connect all of the kind of backcountry under the rim trails here in Bryce Canyon. And at the time, that was like the longest Scott had ever run. It was, around 38 to 40 miles. And it was a big undertaking for the both of us. It was the first real big unsupported adventure run we had done. So it was a commitment. And we got into it. It was a pretty hot day. We got to about the 50K mark and Scott had been trailing behind me a lot, hurting with IT band issues, dehydration, all sorts of stuff. And so we just finished out on the above the rim trail. Still got 37 miles, an incredible day. But there was something we missed. Like I just never finished what I started. So I'm so happy to be back here and just do this again and do it right, get it done completely. And so this means so much to me here. I'm really excited. And here we are after Yavimpa Pass campsite, making our way down to Rig Springs, and we'll loop back around and meet up with Chelsea. Morning. How's it going? Good. That was the first person I've seen today. I'm at mile 5.5. And I'm gonna be honest, on this Rig Springs loop, I expected to see no people, so that was fun. Just over mile 8.5, meeting Matt and Chelsea. Get started running under the rim in just a second. What a cool loop. Hi. This is so sick. Wow! There goes Chelsea. We get sand like that in a ton of patchy, nothing sustained, just little patches like that off and on. Yeah. Just like this. Phew. So many logs to cross. Well, luckily it hit the We're just shy of 17 miles.
Nice.
And we just are getting to the top of this absolutely horrible sandy climb. But, you know, the views kind of make you forget about it. Energy's suffering a little bit, but we'll figure it out, make it work. That's what we do out here. So we're making our way towards Swamp Canyon, where we're gonna have to make a pretty critical decision. We really thought we were gonna have water about 5 miles ago, and it was dry. So, worst thing I would hate to do is cut this thing short, but I also, if we do that big lower loop down to Yellow Fork, like with no water, we're screwed. Like really, really screwed, because that's 10 more miles with zero water potentially. So we gotta find something up here that will allow us to keep going. Otherwise we've got to go left and bum a ride, which I don't want to do.
That's a desert water source.
Right. So we did find water. We had to do a little makeshift, eating a burrito while our little self-made pool fills up, but that was getting desperate. I actually have more water than I thought, to be honest.
Good.
But
We just see now it's pushing all the silt down, because all of that was clear and now it's silty.
yep,
So it's just got to work.
it'll clear out. We've got a filter. We're okay. Woo, okay, Chels. All right. Take it from two desert people who know their way around the desert. Am I right, Chelsea?
You're right.
Chelsea knows better than most, in fact, but the rule of the desert is if water's available, you take it. Doesn't matter how full everything is, you always take water, because you never know where the next stop's gonna be. And then the other thing is, for us, is you find those indicators of where potential water could be, and if it looks damp, follow it back upstream until you find something, dig out a little pocket. You have a water source. We're completely refilled at this point. We have no issue getting to Matt in 10 miles. You know what? I would love to say like get to Matt, but at this point I just want to say get to a Coke. I would like to get to a Coke. We're coming up on 5 hours in. Just feel really good about how this is going now. Was really scared like 10 minutes ago. Mile 20-ish. Okay, we're gonna start jogging, because that's what we are, joggers. Yeah, that's okay. That'll do. Nicely. To go out. And we'll come out across the... Another hill we did not expect. So over it. No more predictions. I'm just gonna run till we're at the car. I mean, walk mostly. Let's be honest. We've officially hit the lowest point of the course And now we have like a, I don't know, big climb, 3,000 feet maybe. So horrible.
I think it was
2,000 feet.
25, 2 or 25. You look,
Do I hear 12? 1,200? No?
1,200 feet.
If only. We're doing okay. We feel okay, right, Chelsea?
Yeah.
We're hanging in there. I'm exactly at mile 29. So that's great. Look at how cool that is. What would a trail in Bryce Canyon be without some crazy ass switchbacks? Gotta love it.
Stunning part of the park.
So we made it to Peekaboo. This was dead. They had to charge for a minute. Chelsea's gonna be done for now. She might run backwards on the course if she's feeling it.
I'm gonna take the van to the end.
Yeah, Matt is coming with me. We have 10 or fewer miles. And we've had some yummy, delicious stuff. We're refilled and we're gonna go. Thanks, Chels. Let's get rolling. We got our head and do all that stuff. Woo! Look at that! Freaking amazing. That's so amazing. Went through. We'll get her later. But she understood the assignment. Show up, do something amazing. Even if it's just
What you do.
hike 3 miles in Bryce. Mile 33.
Have that bright point observer, like little
Yeah.
platform, just been running all around it.
Matt, you know what they say? Why run when you can walk? Why walk when you can sit?
Yeah, why stand when you can sit?
Why sit when you can lay down? I'm not going to lay down. I won't get back up.
All these options to escape, but we just keep going. Stay low. So we're done.
Took our first wrong turn of the day. That was my fault. Matt got us back on course. We only went, I don't know, a little over 100 yards out of the way. But that would have been a really big mistake. So happy to be on the right trail.
So happy together.
Together, so happy together. Ba 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 ba. That moment when you literally stop in your tracks because you're like, I've got to pull out the camera. Wonk. How neat is that? That's neat. That's pretty neat. Neat stuff. We're just gonna film every corridor we go through. All of them. Still not running. Wow. Does that go to the ET one? More corridors. Love it. Duck.
done.
Whoa, we have to go all the way up there. Chelsea just showed up. They're just taking some pictures. Look at that. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know. I think we have about 5 miles left. Do you realize how close we are to the cars?
No, we're really far, right?
We have the Fairyland loop left, and then we're done. Done. I'm gonna go with like 5 miles, 5.5 from here. Nobody wants to argue with me. Damn. There's a trail. That's the climb. I do not care. I don't care how tired I am. I don't care when I get to run in that. I don't care. Because that will always trump tired. Always. I'm at mile 39. Amazing. All right, we are now doing the final climb out of the Fairyland Loop. It's so incredible in here, and this climb's really hard, mostly because I'm at mile 40. But just psyched, tired. I want to sit down, and I'm just overall like really happy to be here. So all that can wait. Chelsea doing her thing as always, making life better in every way. Look at this finish. This is what we get to finish to. We have about, I don't know, 100 yards left. It's taken a long time. I mean, not the 11 years in between the first time I tried and doing it this time, but today actually took a long time. Like it's gonna be 11 hours, 20 minutes, which is about an hour and a half longer than I wanted it to take. But it was a really hard day. And I had to push through some really difficult situations to do this. And that's what makes it worth it, is to come out here and kind of switch hands. My arms get tired. To come out here and work hard and actually like get it done, because it's that important. So I'm just psyched to share it with Matt and Chelsea. Perfect partners as always. And look at that. There's the parking lot. Parting shots, I guess. Let's just take a minute and soak that in. Oh, Matt.
I'll say.
Yeah. It's going to be basically 11 hours, 20 minutes on the nose. So happy to do all these trails and get it done. Next week's Memorial Day. I don't plan to get into a lot of trouble next weekend, but you never know. Stuff comes up, so. You know what? Let's run it in. We can run it in. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Chelsea brought me a Diet Coke a half mile back. All right, I'm gonna come over here and take a picture for my wife and call it a night. See you next week.